Hello everybody, I'm Lynn. Nice to meet you. So I'm here to talk about my experience with Monica's Confidence Through Dance program. So I joined the program this year, March. It has been about 3 months since my first lesson. Well, I used to struggle with, everything, I guess. Mostly not staying on beat, I guess. Because in my head I thought I was on beat, but according to my very encouraging friend, they my movement were not on beat. And only after 1 or 2 weeks into the program, I start to notice, like, one of the first thing I notice is whenever I hear a new song, new pop song, it's just I immediately recognize the beat and the rhythm and the snare. I just can't get it out of my head now. Almost, it's a very good thing, because as a beginner, you start to quickly recognize the framework of the song. Then you can organize your range of motion according to the speed of the song, and then you can make your movement looks more natural. Matching with the song. And then also, although we started with very basic movement, for example, like knee bend, like snapping with your fingers, but maybe after 5 or 6 weeks, then I'm able to combine more complicated movements and mixing up with those basic movements, and with a solid foundation like that. It's much easier to learn new moves, relatively complicated moves, because you dissect almost all what the hand is doing, what the shoulders are doing, what the chest are doing, and what the hip is doing, and what the knee is doing. Then you kind of combine all those parts of the movement, and because you recognize the basic component of it, and which is very beneficial, that I find very valuable, that I gained from this program. And also, I think one of the most important thing I learned through the program is the ability to self-correct, I guess. Because no matter how professional your teacher is, like Monica, she's very professional. She's able to point it out, or what exactly is good, what exactly is slightly off, what is slightly off about your movement. But still, in the long run, it's you versus you. Is you learning new stuff and practicing, and even with a professional teacher like her, it still depends on you to develop, to see what you like, to develop what looks good on you. So now I'm being able to look back on my practice video and kind of get a sense of what's not exactly right, and then I can improve on that in the next video, in the next practice session. I found that very valuable, very sustainable. And one of the most encouraging things that Monica said to us, to the student, is she, right at the outset, she said, you sign up, but you get me for life. I'm your dance teacher for life, which is very encouraging for a beginner like me, because I didn't know how long it's gonna take me to see improvement. And with a teacher that is so committed, with a teacher that give you a promise, like, don't worry about it, you take your time, follow your pace, I will be guiding you throughout the way, no matter how long you're going to take. It's just a huge encouragement. It's hugely reassuring. Well, I'm very grateful for Monica for doing that, for committing to such a degree. I don't know how she does it. A brilliant businesswoman she is. Yeah, well, that's my experience with the program. Thank you for listening to me. And I'm very glad that I made the decision of joining the program. I'm very glad that Monica is my teacher. And yeah, that's it.